Hello techies, welcome back to the channel. My name is Krishna and I'm a big data ETL tester. So let's get started with solving much more SQL queries. Today I've already solved around 90 plus SQL queries. Let's get started. Let's go to the screen. Let's solve 93rd question. So before I start, let me explain you that we are mostly working on three tables. Select star from EMP. This is EMP table, but I have already explained. I always repeat that you have to mention the database name, dot the schema name, and then dot the table name. So here the schema name is scott.emp. So this is the employee table, and select star from scott.ept. This is the department table, and the shortcut is control enter when you press, or wherever in this query. If you can come and click here, execute the query, or select this and then execute query. So these are the ways you can execute the query, and then select star from scott.salgrade, grade. Yeah, these are the three tables we are mostly working on, and we will be only solving this. And I have already explained the queries. I have explained the detailed commands which are there to create the tables and insert the data and the records into the table. I have already created that video. You can go and watch the first video, Kickstart SQL, in this whole series. You can start watching that video and then come back to this video. And here we'll be solving 93rd question. Display those employees whose salary is greater than his manager's salary. So here let me tell you, here select star from EMP. I'm writing EMP directly. I'm writing the table name because I've already configured dbeaver with respect to the database and the schema which is set as default. So the moment I run any query, it's going to run on that particular database and that particular schema. So that's why I'm not writing the schema name again and again. So if you see here, if you see this, let's get this down. So if you notice here, if you see this here, employee number is there, and then the manager ID. Basically employee number is there and manager number is there. So manager, there is no, we don't have a column of manager name or manager salary. What we have to do is we have to do a self join. We have to do a self join for this to get, so particularly this table is going to act as one more table, and then we have to find out who is the person. So basically Smith's manager is 7902. Who is 7902? 7902 is Ford. So basically Smith manager is Ford, but how do we know his salary? Ford's salary is 3000, Smith's salary is 800. So display those employees whose salary is greater than his manager's salary. So the manager's salary should be less than the salary of the person who is under him. So let's try to do it. So the simple way is select select name. So ename, let's I have explained the alias names, how to use alias name. Ename comma e dot sal comma m dot ename comma m dot sal. So E am taking as employee, M is taking as manager. Okay, so basically it is the same table, but I'm giving alias name for my reference to understand. Employee I'm taking as E, and manager I'm taking as M. So here from EMPE inner, let's do, this is self join, right? EMPE and EMPM. Okay, where E dot mgr equal to M dot EMP number. So you're getting what I'm trying to write here is E dot, say for example E dot mgr. So this mgr should be equal to the manager table of this. So whatever I explained, see employee Smith, let me take this. Okay, see if you see this, the employee number is this one. Okay, EMP number is this, and then E name is this, and so manager's EMP number. So manager EMP number is what? So if you see 7902. Okay, and who is the manager then? 7902 is Ford. Okay, mgr, actual mgr name. Mgr name is Ford. So this is the information I have, but what I need is, so e name, so basically Smith's salary. What is Smith's salary? Smith's salary, let me know Smith's salary. Smith's salary is 800. Okay, and manager's salary, mgr salary is 3000. But I need a scenario where, so this is what I want. So this is Smith's manager is who? Ford salary is this. So I need information where this salary is greater than this salary. You getting what I'm trying to do? So this is a basic information. Okay, there might be some scenario where this should be less, basically this salary. So this should be, maybe say for example, this should be 1000 and this should be 800. So something like this information is what I want. So this I'm taking for instance of this. So let me take this for instance. So to explain this, e.mgr, so e.mgr, so this is I've taken from here, right? So this should be equal to this, as I copied data from here. Okay, so this is the understanding where e.mgr should be equal to manager's employee number, right? Then only I'll get the information of msal. Okay, then and e.sal should be greater than m.sal. Okay, you're getting what I'm trying to do? See this m.sal, let me write it like this only. e.emp number, this is e.ename, this is e.sal, this is e.mgr. We can take it as e.mgr or m.emp number. Okay, and this is m.ename, and this is m.sal. So what I'm trying to write here, so here in the where clause what I'm trying to write is e.sal should be greater than m.sal. Perfect, the condition is perfect. So let me run this query. So here if you see Ford is a employee whose salary is greater than Jones salary. Jones salary is how much? So let me write it as mgr sal, and here as mgr ename. Okay, so if you see here, this is employee Ford salary is 3000, and mgr name, the manager of Ford is Jones and his salary is this. So to get clarity of this, let me copy this information. Okay, to verify, let me again get the employee table. So to verify this information, so this was dummy information, let me delete this, only this was for explanation. So to actual, so Ford, who is Ford is the employee, and employee Ford's salary is 3000. Perfect, data is perfect. Who is Ford's manager? 7566 is Jones. Correct, John is the manager. Fine, John's salary is 2975. That means Ford is an employee whose salary is greater than the manager's salary, which is Jones. This is perfect. Again, Scott, who is Scott is an analyst whose manager is 7566, again Jones, and his salary also, Scott's salary is 3000, Jones salary is less than 3000. So that's why this information is coming. Okay, so this is solved by self join. So if you have any doubts, please comment. I will try to explain self join in a much better way. Maybe I'll take a pen and paper and explain. Okay, and I hope this is getting clarity. I am taking a longer time giving example for you to understand it better, so that you don't have any doubts. Okay, try to run this query, try to play around with this query. You will enjoy playing with self join. Okay, display those employees who are working in the same department where his manager is working. Display those employees who are working in same department where his manager is working. Okay, again we have to do the self join. Select, so basically employee department DPT number should be equal to manager DPT number, correct? This should be employee DPT number should be equal to manager DPT number. So this is our condition. So I'm just writing this condition for reference, and then I'll write the query. So let's take e.ename. I'm just writing ename for reference, e.ename comma e.dpt number, so that you get clarity. They only need employee names. Okay, display those employees who's working in the same department. Okay, e.ename, e.department number, m.ename, m.dpt number from empe mg empm. Okay, where e.mgr equal to m.emp number. Okay, this condition remains same, false subjoin. e.mgr is equal to m.emp number. So this condition stays cool. And what do we have to do? e.dept number equal to m.dept number. So that is all we want. So here's, see, Ford and Jones. So basically Ford is the Jones is the manager of Ford, and Ford and Jones both are working in the same department. Department 20. Scott and Jones and working same. James is working in the same department. e.dp number equal to .dp number. Here these 11 employees are working in the same department where their manager is working. Okay, because he's Blake is the manager of these many people, so they both are working in the same department. Okay, perfect. I guess you are enjoying it. If you have any doubts, please put in the comment box, guys. I will try to answer it as soon as possible. If required be, I will try to make a video. Display those employees who are not working under any manager. Okay, that is also cool. So this is actually can be easily solvable. Select who is not working under any manager. That means the mgr itself, if you say select star from emp, so this mgr column itself should have null value. It should not have any value. Then that itself says that emp number comma mgr. Let's mention this. Okay, let me solve it in two ways. Select name comma mgr from emp, where mgr is null, where mgr is null, or mgr is not equal to, is not in, where mgr is null, or we can also say not in. I can again write select emp number from emp. Okay, let me remove this part. Okay, this is anyway we'll only get king because mgr is null. So let's get rid of this, where mgr not in this. This will not compare, this emp is a number, this will not compare with null value. So I'll have to put this, or mgr not in this. This will get me this value. So this I'm putting this. Why? Because in this I am taking all the employee. So what happens is, say for example, if I just run select star from emp, if I run this, so what will happen, this mgr should be in the employee table, right? Because this mgr is not in the employee table, that means it can be a fake mgr value, right? It can be, you cannot trust the data totally, so that it can be mgr can be fake value. So I am just to counter that problem, I'm comparing it with all the employee numbers. Okay, so mgr should be part of employee number, so I'm comparing this part also, and mgr is null. If mgr is null, obviously is not under any manager. Okay, So basically this instance can come where there was an employee and now that employee is not working in the company. So that means the employee table might not be having that person in the database, and then now that particular person, this particular person is not under any manager at present. So these two conditions are satisfied in this scenario. Okay, it was nice. We are solving such amazing question. So let me continue this, and if you guys are liking the video, please hit the like button, please click the subscribe button. I see at least 80-90% of people are not subscribing to the channel, so this gives me a demotivation. So please motivate me, please inspire me, and please also follow me on Instagram, Techie Krishna Kayaking. The link is in the description, and also please join my Telegram channel. The link is also in the description, where you will get the instant updates from whatever is happening. So whatever updates that you get in LinkedIn or YouTube, you might get it early on Telegram. So please join that Telegram. And if you want to talk to me personally, the link is in the description. You can go to the TopMate link and book a session with me, one-on-one session. We can discuss anything related to career or related to testing or related to database. And thank you for watching the video. See you in the next video. Bye bye.